Right before this year's pecan harvest began, I traveled to Georgia to visit the Southern Alternatives Agricultural Cooperative. Southern Alternatives is a pecan processing co-op in Georgia's southwest corner. It's the only African-American owned pecan shelling facility in the United States, and it's run by women. On my visit, I met Carrie Thomas, Gussie Bess, and Ruby Hawkins, who founded the cooperative. We learned how they started the plant as a way to provide jobs for African-American families and farmers in one of Georgia's poorest counties. When Thomas and her team first took on running the plant, they had no business experience or pecan processing experience, but as longtime community leaders, they brought great resiliency, determination, and innovation to the task.
When I took on this challenge here, I had to think about it before we got it, but you know, really and truly, it has been a blessing to us though, because it has taught us a lot, you know, that we didn't know about business, and it has been a blessing to us. And also, it has made us feel good knowing that we was creating jobs for people that didn't have an income.
Yep. Yes.
So it's the biggest thing. That's what our biggest thing is helping our community. We work hard at that.
Pecan trees are tall, stately, and long-lived. I was surprised to learn that pecans are the only nut native to the United States. The word pecan is a Native American word of Algonquin origin, meaning nuts requiring a stone to crack. Pecans are harvested around October, using limb and trunk shakers, and then transported to a processing plant for sifting, washing, drying, cracking, sorting, sizing, grading, and packaging. It's a complex process that involves what looks to be about a half-mile of metal machinery snaking from floor to ceiling across 2 large rooms. Carrie Thomas took on the task of bringing the pecan processing plant to life in 2004. As a home health care nurse and founder of the Smithville Freedom Center, Carrie knew all about helping her community. She had supported African American residents in claiming their rights through programs and services for children and the elderly, and by monitoring the criminal justice system and the city government. But when Thomas was first approached by the Federation of Southern Cooperatives and the Southern Rural Black Women's Initiative to run the plant, she and her team knew nothing about pecan processing or the work that goes into maintaining equipment and building sales and inventory systems. But with support from those groups and a lot of determination, Southern Alternatives got up and running. Now they are working to improve their cooperative business skills and systems through a grant from the UUSC Coffee Project. Now UUSC is helping Southern Alternatives to expand their customer base by promoting their pecans, expanding their product lines, and sharing their story.
So the biggest thing that you need are people, you know, who have to order from you.
Yes, that's the biggest thing we need. To be able to get more orders, you know, it don't have to, even the 2 or 3 packages, you know, that's amounts up. If we could get that spread around to more and more people, what we have every year is mostly the same people that order from us. See, we need to spread out. Yeah, we need to spread out.
The Pecan Cooperative is making a huge difference in the lives of the families involved, shared Mikaela Sherrod, a coordinator for Georgia's Southern Rural Black Women's Initiative. Residents of Sumter County, where Southern Alternatives is based, has one of the lowest median incomes in all of Georgia. But with the cooperative, training in marketable skills has opened up hope and options for their lives. In Georgia and all across the world, we are facing a profound challenge and opportunity. People are looking for options other than business as usual. At UUSC, we support people in helping each other build strong partnerships that serve real human needs before profit.
This seasonal job is something like has helped the women, that a lot of women that is on dependent on welfare. It's helped them to be able to have a good Christmas for their kids. You know, they are wed mothers, they don't have husbands, and this job here created them to be able to do that. For Christmas, they were able to go purchase stuff for their kids, and I wish wish it would last year round.
So what makes a pecan taste so good? Is it its warm, earthy tones? Is it the hint of sweetness? Or is it knowing that this delicious nut came from a worker-led cooperative in southwest Georgia, where the pecan business is improving people's lives? UUSC's partnership with Southern Alternatives packs economic and social justice into every nutritious bite. Buy pecans from Southern Alternatives and join the UUSC Coffee Project.
But we took on this challenge because we know we could do it. I know it's just gonna take a little time, but I know we can do it. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We just don't let nothing just, make us give up. We keep on at it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make it.